Ghana is 65 years old as Morocco and South Korea. But is our status like any of these countries? What is wrong and why is Ghana poor? These and many more questions need critical thinking through and analysis. Today on the show, I have with me a renowned leadership and management consultant who will be here to digest into the issue with suggestions as solutions to leadership. My name is Nana Efia Owusu. I'll go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, you know my guest. Stay tuned.
This is Ghana News TV, your most authoritative news channel.
It is all about the happenings in Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the world.
With deep analysis, thought-provoking discussions, and up-to-date follow-ups on the beat. We ask the critical questions with you in mind.
Make us your channel of choice and get informed.
Ghana News TV, when you need to be sure.
So welcome back to the show. Like I said before the break, I'll be talking to a renowned leadership and management consultant who is here to help us digest into the issues why Ghana is poor. There are a lot of questions to ask, and we have him here to help us digest into the matter as well as provide suggestions as solutions to leadership. I have with me here Doc.Kwaku Abiam Danso. Hello, welcome, sir.
Hello, thank you for the introduction.
Thank you, you're welcome. Please, we want to know, is Ghana a poor country? Why is Ghana poor?
No, Ghana is not a poor country. And like Nana President Akufo-Addo said, Ghana is not a poor country. And yet, Ghana is not Ohiamai. We have resources, we have the talent, we have the skills, we lack the leadership. Ghana is not a poor country at all, no. We are poor because the results we are showing fits into the category of poor countries. We are poor because when you give money to somebody, they're supposed to come up with some results, an output. When the output is poor, it shows everybody will call you poor. That's what it is. So, but we are not poor. I got here 5 weeks ago, and the first thing that came to hit me, I haven't been here in 4 years. The first thing that hit me was, wow. I couldn't believe that on Boundary Road in East Legon, I couldn't believe the number of structures that have been put up there. Ghana is a rich country. And then when I got here, I see a pawpaw tree, I see a cashew tree, I see big size avocado pear right in my house. Okay? We never made an effort to plant that tree. And today, the amount of, the load of pears on it, it's just incredible, because I know how much we pay in America for those pears, and one of them is
attributed it to leadership.
Yes.
Why?
Why are we poor? It's because we don't have leadership who care. Our leadership is not leadership that care for the country. No, they don't care for the country, and I can go into details all day, because I've written a lot about these things over the years. And I can assure you that we don't have a leader who cares for the country. Kwame Nkrumah did the best he could. He really cared. He sacrificed his life for this country. But honestly, we have a lot to discuss. Okay, Nana Akufo-Addo has shown some signs. He has some love, a little bit of love for the country. But I think that love for the country is overshadowed by the desire for power. The desire say, "Pasoya president, pesi who say nana, look, it is time that we sacrifice for our country, and somebody ought to do it. I don't know who is going to do it, but I'm just watching. But honestly, until and unless we have people who really care for the country, their own people, not just members of their tribe or their families or this and that or their town, until and unless we get that, it is going to be tough. I really feel sad for our country. But I know that we are blessed. Ghana is a blessed country, and anybody who tells me that we have to go and borrow money is completely out of his mind. I'm telling you, no.
So if I may ask, what do you think is wrong with the leadership in Ghana?
The leadership is just simply self-centered, egotistical, selfish, and greedy. Okay? People who want power just for the sake of power cannot say that they love the country. Then you use the 2 minutes to go and get money. Okay? Oh, and a contract with the Abba, oh, and a jack, and a Mufa Wimra. Look, the same people that you knew as friends, when they get power, they change their telephone numbers, you cannot call them anymore. Or be a member of parliament. Before they got there, they had your phone number. When they get there, nobody communicates with you anymore. When you try to communicate with them, forget it. Me and my friends, Biako system, I won't mention any names. And I can tell you, say, one time I had to force myself to this person's office, a minister, and sat there. Look, we are hypocrites. Our people in power, in government, they want power. All of them want to be president. Every member of parliament. Yes, we drew ho we are na fe na asem beba. Wa oboa no man odru ho no. Odru ho a then they know what to do. Contracting na ebe. Why are you guys using even prepaid meter for electricity? Me baby amadri hwe na me tifia na me electricity prepaid meter adum middle of the night na adum. Why? Because me to electricity, but that's nonsense. It's an insult. The people.
We are in a digital world.
Yeah, right. You are in a digital. I don't in America. They mean tia. Prepaid means say, tia and son. And I didn't know. I don't know me tia out the amount when you're reliable. So I say, and if between 9 o'clock and 12, no, not electricity doom 5 times. In Soka Krabi and Etono. So I say, in Soka Krabi Etono. Why? Say my top electricity say, me the baye juma, me the baye studio, me the baye radio station, me the baye bibi, me the baye bia pancakes bibia cotton. Now we do me 5 times in 4 hours, sir. How? But I've already prepaid you. So I say, it is a prepaid meter no mo ton o kroma na mo use no. It is anti-constitutional. It is anti-civil rights of people. And we need to do something about it. We need to stop it. I don't care who brought it into the country. It is totally illegal, unconstitutional. We have to stop it.
Doc, are you doubting the how do we call it? Are you doubting the leadership of the qualities of our leadership?
And for your culture, and I'm telling you, there's some unique something about us. Unique something about Ghanaians. The reason why Liberia and Somalia and all these people were burning and Ghana is quiet is because of our culture. Okay? There's something good to be said about that. Okay? Because sebi nipa die se wo ho na ntokwankwan is the only way you can solve your problem. And also nye. But we as a people, Ghanaians, no, obi ACC and cry no, we don't seem to stand up.
Yeah.
And because of that, I can go back to 1237, 13th century. Bra Arab form of northern states, they attacking the ancient Ghana Empire. No? Do you know what happened in history? We ran away. We ran away southwards. And read your history. Ibn Battuta wrote it. Okay? There are historians. And Yanyankasa as a people, we lack the courage. We lack the courage to stand up. George, so you're the minister of you're the member of parliament. Won't mean she had a bill. Or in a year in a man in a bush for your bedding or more. So I say,
are we talking attitudinal behavior here? Are we talking attitudinal behavior here?
Your behavior, what Ghana need, or be any hope between a catch to him. Our politicians, our elected officers have absolutely no interest or intent in making this country a better place. No. And, you know, I can give examples, but...
So are you saying Ghana will forever remain poor?
Oh, I'm not going to be able to predict that. No. That would be very unfair of me. Because our children and our grandchildren, you never know what is going to happen. According to what I've read in spiritual literature, if a leader emerges, and it's a spiritual thing, it's not everybody who gets up and says, I want to be a leader. It's not everybody who goes to university and thinks, how can I liberate my people from colonial rule? It was one man called Kwame Nkrumah, and he came from a tribe, an unknown tribe, and he went to America for some reason, and he thought about these things and wrote about it. He was doing his PhD on this thing, and they rejected it. So he went to Britain. He wanted to do law, this and that and that. We know the history of it already, right? How many people are like Kwame Nkrumah? People accused him of so many things. They said even after the coup, Nkrumah was engaged in a different, all kinds of fake and false allegations against the man.
Doc, you were talking about resources. Our mineral resources can't make us rich. So if our mineral resources can make us rich, what do you think we can do to...
I didn't say that it cannot make us rich. Our mineral resources is the wealth that God has given us. And we are sitting on it.
Okay.
Our soil is the most fertile soil.
We are
sitting on it. We are not utilizing the resources we have. Okay. And we are allowing foreigners to come in and take the minerals from the earth and say, oh, mineral, 10%. 11%. Okay, all right, 11.5%. Now, no, for 90%. Are we crazy?
So what do you think needs to be done?
We need to realize that this is our mineral. They belong to us. We are taking loans to spend and eat and buy Toyota Land Cruiser. Are we crazy? If you can get a loan to buy the things you need, why can't you get a loan to drill your own minerals? Why? I don't understand why we should take a loan when it's COVID time. We should take a loan when we want to build a road. But when we want to drill the minerals we have and sell to you the money to do what we want, you know. You see, there be, oh, and you go loan, and you go freeway, na your partnership, what we are doing to our country is selling the country. We are selling our mineral resources, manganese, bauxite, gold, diamond credit. They don't talk about it anymore. We're giving all that to the white people. And they sell this because negotiated contract, you know. That's all. That is all what the politician is thinking about himself. If we don't change that, we will not have a country. In the next 50 years, you watch. You watch and see. You will be saluting the Chinese man. They will take over this country.
Why are you saying that?
I am saying that because we owe them so much. They are very smart people. They are hungry. They are overcrowded in their country. They want to push some of their people to go outside. Because once the Chinese get settled, they allow for countries the same. It's just like me, I go to America, 53 years. Why am I still putting all my resources in Ghana? Why? Okay. I didn't think I meant to me. Sika me this day, say me invest in America, California. But to can a quadruple, yes.
Okay.
Well,
all right. So we are talking to Mr. Kwaku Abiam Danso, who is a renowned leadership and management consultant. I'm going for a quick commercial break. When I come back, the conversation continues.
This is Ghana News TV, your most authoritative news channel.
It is all about the happenings in Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the world.
With deep analysis, thought-provoking discussions, and up-to-date follow-ups on the beat. We ask the critical questions with you in mind.
Make us your channel of choice and get informed.
Ghana News TV, when you need to be sure.
Okay, so welcome back once again. We are talking about why Ghana is poor at the age of 65 years. And a lot of highlights has been made by Dr.Kwaku Abiam Danso, a leadership and management consultant here. So the conversation continues. Doctor, we are back.
Thank you.
So as the conversation was going on, now we are back to solutions.
Okay.
How can Ghana become rich? How do we make Ghana rich?
Ghana is rich, but you want to see results. And you know, how do we create an output that shows that we are rich? So that somebody say, hey, Akwa is rich. You see what I'm saying? It's just like an intelligent person standing out here, walking along the road. You don't know them. The clothing they are wearing may not be attractive. So you think he's a dummy. Maybe he's not. There are some people who are very rich. Somebody from my hometown who, his name is a very wealthy, a mythical person called Enimado. And I was told growing up, Enimado nenamuono. You won't, the Mercedes, old Mercedes, he will use the Mercedes until it's not of any value, then he throw it away. The Mercedes, so far as it's working, he's not going to throw it away. Okay? And I can tell you that I have a Mercedes in America right now. I'm doing the same thing. Not because I'm related to him, but the value of money, when you understand the value of money, you can be wealthy, but you don't throw money away. You can be wealthy, but you invest that money to gain more money. And don't just throw a Mercedes away because somebody said a new model is out here. So you go and do it. This is what the people in government are doing to us. They are spending our money without thinking about it. The Bible says a fool and his money are soon parted. Okay? And this is what our politicians are doing to us. They are making us poor. Our politicians are making us poor. A small country like Ghana, 31 or so, 32 million people. California is only about a few million more than Ghana, 35 million people. Our economy is what, 45, 50 billion dollars? California is 1,200 billion, 1.2 trillion. Okay, there's a big difference. California's economy alone is bigger than the whole Africa combined. Why? Let us think about it. A day in America for I 53 years. I went to school with them. We played together. We fought together. We went in industry, took the same exam, this and that and that. A day in Abrofo. And in fact, California is not just Abrofo alone. There's foreigners, Indians, Chinese. Look, a day in is so different. You know, in our country, nothing will work because, I had to say, they move your the African, the Ghanaian is not interested in developing the country. No, they are not. They are interested in what they can get for themselves. The concept of a governance, we started getting a poor understanding of governance during the fight for colonial liberation. And for government, they normally don't have love for country because you see, uncle they put it in a foreigner. Ebi dominate you. And now, it's your way of fighting. And they say, adie enya media. Fandefo a baby. Yes, see, abanaze on swan wapem watch the form. Okay, abanaze.
Say that again.
Abanaze. One swan wapem watching the form. It means something that belongs to the government. You don't carry it on your head and get tired. Okay. You pull it behind you. Yes, yes, you are working for government. Oh yeah, but ADB say precious. I saw holding it well. You know, you're going to just pull it on the ground. So what I say, we don't have love for country when we are working for government. Government employee be anywhere bet me I say he's working diligently to make Ghana better. I have yet to meet them. Okay. So I say whether elected or appointed in office, and they are being paid by our tax money. And you know, where do we go from there? Where? At the end of it, we have to stop this. We have to stop the people who are sabotaging the country.
People sabotaging
the people who are the people elected and appointed
to be in office.
To be in office,
Okay.
spending our tax money. You pay taxes. At idea we utia 15% VAT, utia 2.5 NHIL, utia ECOWAS, look, everything you buy here, you are paying so much taxes. And we talk about inflation rate. Today, when we talk about 20.9% inflation rate, are you crazy? Inflation comes when you are paying so much taxes on everything you produce. And it's wrong. We are taxing our nation and our people to a point where we are killing the economy. Because in America, inflation rate and interest rate are the key components that they look at when an economy is rising or falling.
Are you saying we are responsible for the leadership?
Yes, sir.
Leadership we have? We
are responsible. We, the people, are responsible. We elect them, right? We elect them. We elect them.
So we are responsible for.
We are responsible for what? Yeah, we are responsible for our destiny. And I want to say, yeah, responsible. We say fix the country, and we say fix yourself.
Obano, and somehow catch.
Or make keep promises.
And say, yeah, say, who say, oh, video buy on my yeshia. Some
he has deceived you, and you fell for it. It has been happening the past 24 years. Rollins hand you over. Every government they make promises. They never keep them. They never keep them. We get worse and worse. In fact, Akufo-Addo government the statistics are showing say a car busia or margin is more than the combined debt from Nkrumah time no be seen there. And somebody there tell me, so Kwame Nkrumah buy a CMN is 200 million pounds. And at the end of his term, we were bankrupt. And I'm saying, are you crazy? What did he use the money for? So show me what we are using the money for today. Yakoji loans from China, from here, all over the place. You be building road. Road to Kramo building a muntimi in fact yellow line or come on. And you are not accounting for the money that you are borrowing. You are not doing a good job with the money. And the money vanishes. A fool and his money are soon parted. Any Bible mana meboa. And what
do we need orientation on leadership?
I don't know if leadership is something you can train somebody on. Because leadership. The man wants to teach you rather. And I'm Mahama leadership. Obakache is only Muchan, yet the wono. So I say, and I'll cover Kufu, J. Kufu, the obituary leader. I don't think leadership is a spiritual endowment that people have to influence others. Too. I may define it. But the concept of leadership, concept of leadership is very, very, very tricky. There's no definition, clear definition. But the most important elements of defining a leadership is the power to influence others towards a common goal. So what I say, it did not say, move vote to mine, move vote to man. So what I say, and a Mahama say move vote to man. So what I say, now everybody is trying to convince you. And the man who is able to convince more people, the cooking pots, the laptops, that is illegal, but unfortunately, Ghana had look, wouldn't mean enko chair laptop is say, oh, me chair lap. Yes, I'm a legon. The last election, no, yes, they distribute more than 5,000 laptops. We did 2,000 by and then we did another 5. Look, we are bribing our own people to vote for us. Is it the right way to live? Is this do you think it's right? It's wrong. It is unethical. It is immoral. So we a leader, say, look, nobody ever thought of this kind of nonsense, excuse me to say, election. Now, it's all called a common crassy for it's all called distributed by the pickup trucks, the bicycles, motorbike. One member of parliament to be or lose the MC Jama or to tour again. okototo fridges in any manema. Oh, the stories we know. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, Ghana, poor countries near mount up to our leadership.
Of course. Okay. Your leadership. Who are resources to know? Say your poor country, I can tell. Go fly. When you are flying into Ghana, when you are flying to Kano, Nigeria, upper a desert area, no, you can tell that, oh boy, these people are the land is bare. When you are flying over some areas in California, it's a desert area. The same as North Africa. It's a desert area. It's poor. Ghana is not poor. No. We are not poor. And send me buy it. So March, they say January, February is here dry season. We buy avocado pay now half. Oh, I need so much. And it's free. It's what will be a funny free. So there's almond tree in the way. Pawpaw tree, coconut tree, beer ni ha yeni. Inti no kasa o ye poor, na je the one kasa no, you don't understand the definition of wealth. Wealth is an asset, and your intelligence, your human being, your structure, your endowed qualities, and that makes you wealthy. Okay? Now you have to go and work, of course, to bring the money out. But we are not doing it.
What is the solution to Ghana's
The solution
crisis? Yes.
is to get the ball rolling and get these people to work for us. Get the leaders we have elected to work for us.
How do we do that?
That's another day. But I'm telling you that when the people look, you call your elected official honorable. Now, honorable if you buy. It is a term. Even assemblyman cry elected or no.
Oh, no, so say friend honorable.
And yes, one of their friends, Muna more friend honorable. I mean, to say Muna more friend honorable. It is our nature. The culture no. Ye obia wo ye elected and I appointed no. We start looking up to them. I don't know where that culture came from. Maybe at the time when you were him for no. Or hini ye or hinia near paganasi apakamu palanquin. Then a nebo ne madi yentuma as a formula so. There's something wrong with a culture like that. It you will be out here in any position of power. We are near the kutukutu. Oh my God.
Doc, you are the founder of Ghana Leadership Union.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think there's a need for a new constitution?
There is a need for at least a review of the constitution. And we have fought on this thing for more than 12 years now. The leaders that take power don't want to change it. Rawlings stayed in power for 12 years, or the two, and or mine, Rawlings had a coup, and when he didn't want to hand over power. For 10 good years, this man dominated Ghana. He actually lined people in the firing squad. They didn't try them. They said they were corrupt people. And they shot them. They shot including former heads of state. Without trial, they shot them on a firing squad. Some of them are corrupt. Some of them understand they had borrowed money, understand the Free Fire had borrowed money from the bank or whatever. It's some ridiculous reasons. They shot them. And then later on, there was a Supreme Court judge, a woman, abducted in the middle of the night. They killed. There's so many things happened in the 1980s, which are really horrible. Okay, some of us were in America. We have written tons and tons of articles. We have said enough to stop this nonsense from taking place, from going on. And in 1991 is when we finally decided that enough is enough, and we created a political party outside Ghana called Ghana Democratic Republican Party. Anyway, we created a party, and we announced GDRP. It's still registered, GDRP, Ghana Democratic Republican Party.
Wow.
Okay? We created in 1991, and it was registered in 1992. And once we announced it on January 1st, 1992, no, okay, that announcement hit the airwaves, BBC, Voice of America, and so we said enough is enough. Rawlings has ruled this country for more than 10 years. It's enough, it's time to hand over to a civilian government. By May 11th, 5 months and I almost left a ban on political activities. Okay. So that's when Doc.Kwaku Abiam Club, this and that, almost started here. Okay. They could call themselves Doc.Kwaku Abiam Club, the MPP for no. They couldn't call themselves a party because it was illegal to call yourself a political party. After May 11th, and Sana, political party started for more year. Okay. And Rawlings decided, they said, also best stand be. The people around him, told him, say, they also stand Ube winning, which is okay. That's what we wanted. In fact, that's what I wanted. That idea came from me. Yes, I met Kwesi Pratt Jr. in Dallas, Texas. He discussed the problems in Ghana. He had been arrested almost 8 times. Kwesi Pratt here or no, Madam for Kwesi Pratt. Kwesi Pratt here or what TV is here. 1991. Okay, I think it was September. Yeshia Dallas, my friends, we were activists trying to return Ghana to civilian rule. In Tobacco, you invited no by Dallas, and I made me travel to California there. And he told us the story. There was another guy from London. Based on what we heard, let me know the mindset of the people who were there. They realized there's no way it will move forward unless we turn the military dictatorship into a civilian government. Okay. It is the only way to turn it into a civilian government was, of course, to lift the ban on political activity, to have elections, right? Yeah. And I say Rawlings is also a dictator, also be running for a office, and all create the NDC. The ban was lifted May 11th. By the time, in fact, the NDC, there was another party called Eagles Party, only first party, almost announced years almost a register. Okay, then the NDC came. So it was PNDC. So when they say PNDC, to only penny free, and now almost this military government, and Crawford no more, Atua Hoy, no money, Kwesi, a phrase, they all together in the PNDC, right? So they created their own political party called NDC. That's what we have today.
Doc, what do you think is wrong with the Constitution?
What is wrong with the Constitution?
Yes.
Too much power was given to one man who had been a dictator for 10 years. He has to appoint the district chief executive in Eastern region, Northern region. Every district, 275 districts in Ghana, every one of them has to be appointed by him. What the heck does that mean? Is that a democracy? Even colonial times, they allowed some of our people to be appointed and elected into the district council. It is our council. It is a BB, a coastal bonnie near outsider. We had people in the town who were responsible. And yes, a fair no, we ruined our country. Rawlings has ruined this country with the 1992 Constitution. It needs to be changed. It needs to be modified, amended, as we call it. Okay? And we've tried, but they don't want to listen. They don't want it because Obi Obenya to me, Kufuor, he could have changed it. Kufuor was the first person, Obaya, who was a lawyer, who knew and yet the power, too much power, was in the hands of one man. Obaya won't change, because on also a gold chain, a good comb. Yes. Because of self-interest.
We tried.
We tried. We including myself. Who are the we?
Yes.
There are a lot of Ghanaians outside the country who love their country. Okay? And we have the Ghana Leadership Union. We created that. We registered GLU. But there are thousands and thousands of people. We have maybe 200 on our forum, on WhatsApp forum. Germany people, doctors and professionals, engineers, and people around the country, from Australia, Canada, US, England, Germany, France, the main Kasi in Mobile or France. Yeah, I knew one guy in France. Yeah, you know, we discuss Ghana every day. And the love for country is there. There's no doubt about that, okay? And me kwabruche me share Ghana ni bia or sio on Ghana. Look, the people, in fact, there was one guy, a very interesting story, because she offer a friend of John or the Menim Kakranti. Is she offer John or sio or Ghana na nam say offer John or Ghana? Who were there? So we laughed. We had a big laugh. Anyway, ne mami uye no buy, you know, eventually married a Ghanaian woman, not a African American, you know, after the. Now, it's, you know, people, that's the only man who said in words that, again, but even then, he was just talking because he was frustrated. Yeah. So, there's another lady I met who said, oh, Achimota girl, daddy maybe. Who called Ghana and net is saying, how did you find Ghana? Oh, Ghana is too dirty. Oh, okay. Really? Oh, see, Ghana is too dirty. Forget it. And for years, you know, she said she won't come to Ghana because Ghana is too dirty. And I agree with her in a way. Oba East Legon had now got to see a hey. Now, Obia of fear breach bebano. Ushe Sani Mayor or ya, we rebel.
Doc, so what do you want change in the reviewed constitution?
What do I want change?
Yes.
I want that centralization of power to end. Let people in East Legon and Adenta and I don't know our district, you know, Ayawasi Wugongwe. Let us have election in East Legon. Elect a town council. Let Adenta look. Every district we have about 8 or 10 towns.
Yeah.
Adenta for Mumbeya. Your friend mayor, the chief. Look, let every town have its own council. Any 4 or 5, you elect them based on the population. Who is going to appoint? Look, and you've been a catcher say, and yet a Kufuado never catcher East Legon for say, Mum Papa Mogatamana, Moon Creti underground civil. No way. Are you kidding? The homeowners here want a clean environment. I want a clean environment in front of my house. And you know, why wouldn't I pay? I told you how much I pay in electricity bill, right? Because I'm using air conditioning. I paid because that's the comfort level I want for myself. I pay the price. So the same thing. I don't want to see open gutters. I don't want to see filth and smelly things when I'm taking a walk. I can't even take a walk anymore at my age. Walking is an exercise. I can't even take a walk along the sides of this boundary road. Why? It is somebody has to be elected to be responsible for us. That is what democracy is all about. Now, what the Castellos as a Jubilee House? Now, I say, my appointee, district chief executive, my appointee be Abitifi, my appointee be as well as Rugu, my appointee Sebi in Preduasa. They say the most stupid form of governance you can have. It is not a communism, it is not a socialism, and it's not a democracy. We don't know what the heck I don't know why Rollins shoved that thing down our throats. I said, appointee will be because I don't know what is wrong with our people. I really don't.
Look, so in all these, where do we begin from?
Where do we begin from?
Yes.
Well, we can amend the constitution in 1 week. Because ideas, you know, we sent a proposal in 2010 when Professor Tuguba was at the your friends that was made in charge of the constitutional review. The proposal for constitutional, yeah, it has to go through Parliament. It has to go through a process and a referendum where people will vote to say, yeah, change this part of the constitution. Until then, the process we have to go through. It can be done. It can be done, but it needs the will of the leader.
And yet, the book as a whole.
No, you don't need to change the book as a whole. The right, we need to review it, obviously, and we've done that. Look, GLU has submitted on 2 occasions. The last one, I'm sure I have it on PDF file. Look, it's there. We submitted it, and they didn't even bother. George, when did we submit it? I think it was just about 3 years ago, 2019. Oh, we spent time, about 6 of us contributed time. I spent hours and hours on this, writing this for a look. They didn't even bother. Parliament didn't even consider it. It is the people with power, they don't care. This country is down not because we are poor, no, but because the people who gain power, they want something for themselves. They don't care about you. They don't give a hoot. That is the problem we have. Our democracy has been damaged, ruined because of a few selfish people. And it needs to stop.
So are you saying after the Constitution has been...
After the Constitution has been amended, then after we have election, for Adenta is Legon, Abetifin, Obiaye election, more city councillor, you watch and see what will happen. The people were elected by, the committee or members of the friends saying council. No, they were elected by the people who know them. So that's anyone at here and they elect them.
So what role do you like to play in this?
Me,
yes.
Me, I'm a consultant. I can sit down with people, advise them how the step-by-step procedure for doing this. It's very simple for me. You can wake me up in the middle of it, I'll do it, but I'm not interested in saying make it. If they want to do it, it's not too difficult. Let me put it that way. If they want to do it, but constitution, that's all they did, and it's true. The constitution is there. Where is my copy? The constitution is there. And the president should appoint this. The president should appoint this. This whole book is the president should appoint. The president should appoint. It's a damn constitution. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Wow. The president should appoint.
It has really damaged our country. The last, how many years? 30 years now. 32 years. We don't even know how to clean our gutters. We don't even know that it takes money to build good roads. Look at a boundary road. 4 years, I remember, I was here in 2018. When I came, I couldn't recognize this place. There's money in this country. All these high rises, commercial buildings, all along both sides of boundary road. They were not there 4 years ago. The money... Where do we get money from? Is it not the same money we used to build houses? They take a little percentage, they use it to build good roads, they use it to build schools, they use it to build flowers and trees. Livermore, Fremont, most American cities have trees lined up, intentionally planted by arborists and horticulture. Look, they plan to make the cities beautiful. Why can't we do the same? Why? Because we are not thinking about our country. No. We are thinking about now. The solution is, let's start from the fundamentals. Yekuroni. It is elected a friends enjoy, and I say, if you are elected, say, we are a member of the council. We are looking up to you. So, what corner is he can you want to me account for it? And then if you say, you feel, yeah, but me not done a banner. And I'm a boy. And I say, me offer be and a banner, me bow fee. I'm not afraid of you. What we have created is create a monster. People are afraid of the member of parliament or the DCE because Rollins now appointed, and Kufuor now appointed. We are afraid of our politicians. That is not how democracy is supposed to work. No.
Okay, Doc.
Yes.
Your final words.
My final word, if the people of Ghana love their country and they want to maintain the country for their children and their grandchildren without selling it to the Chinese or to any foreigners, they need to sit down. Number one, amend the constitution, give the people the freedom to elect their own town council and town membership of the district town council, and let them use their brains to figure out the formula. Bruni Yusua, or digits kakra, 1% tax, 1% tax. I pay 1% tax on my property in America. And I know how much that comes to every month. That money is collected in November and February. I don't know whether it's a long story, but we collect it twice a year, and it's due November 1st and late by December 10th. Due February 1st, late by April. At the last minute, December and April, no, you try your property tax. 6 months, everybody pays. If you don't pay that tax, there's a lien against your property. When you are late, there's a 10% fee that is added to it. 10%. And look, we pay for, look, we are making a joke of governance. Ghana, when they do that, that means money. They will assess every house in East Legon should be in a database. So we know who lives here. The council, it can do the math.
Doc, that's it.
No. So we can fix it. Yeah.
Okay, so that was Doc.Kwaku Abiam Danso. And we spoke about why Ghana is poor, and he has given us suggested solutions to leadership on the topic. My name is Nana Efia Owusu. Dr. Edia Hana said the constitution need to be reviewed. I know kind of say amendment. Sir, Doctor say yes, sir. Na say obi na be elected monfa we enyam we monfa we no church mu say yankasa no we should elect na yankasa we no betimi aye adwuma na maye enti ombra no meye the enjoy say appointing yeah, and that is what Doc problem is all about. So thank you for joining us on the Politician Show live on the Ghana News TV. See you next time.